Hey, this is really funny. So yesterday, Bernie Sanders did a town hall on Fox News again. This was his second Fox News town hall this election cycle. And the last time that Fox News did this, it wasn't really great for them. They kept trying to set up Bernie to fail countless times. The crowd was with Bernie. The Fox hosts seemed almost punch drunk. They were getting slammed with applause for Bernie's ideas from the audience left and right. But this time, Fox News came a little bit more prepared. They knew Bernie had to do this town hall because he's losing in Michigan badly. They did the town hall in Michigan on the eve of the Michigan primary, and they were prepared to go after Bernie about the cost of his plans and all sorts of different issues. And that's fair game. That's policy. But the crowd did not like a lot of the questions from the hosts, Brett Baer and Martha MacCallum. And at one point, at multiple points, but most notably at one point, which we're going to look at, they boo Martha MacCallum. And the conversation was about the cost of healthcare and Bernie's Medicare for All plan. And one of the biggest deceptions around the Medicare for All plan as proposed by Bernie is all about taxes will go up, taxes will go up. And Bernie points out, well, listen, taxes will go up, but then you won't be paying an average of $12,000 a year in premiums, co-pays, deductibles, out-of-pocket expenses, on and on and on. So you'll pay a 4% tax on income above $29,000, which means for someone earning $60,000, $1,240, but you won't pay any of that other stuff, right? And Martha pulls out this, but what about all the people making 30 and 40 grand a year who like their current employer-sponsored for-profit plan? And this was just too much for the audience to bear because, of course, almost nobody who is earning $30,000 or $40,000 and has health insurance from their employer, which is not everybody, is happy with their plan. And if you don't, and you're buying a plan from healthcare.gov or in Massachusetts, the Massachusetts Health Connector or whatever, you're almost certainly not happy with the plan. And check this out, the crowd just booing Martha.
So let's say you pay $1,200, $2,000 more in taxes for comprehensive health care, but you're not paying $12,000 in premiums, co-payments, and out-of-pocket expenses. Who has the better deal?
Well, that may be true for the $12,000 a year person. For the $30,000 or $40,000 a year per person who likes the health plan they have from their employer, there's 180.
Yeah, so very much a crowd not happy with Martha MacCallum. And it's so funny to see these Bernie town halls blow up in the faces of Fox News. Not that it really matters because, again, most of the people voting in the Democratic primaries aren't watching these anyway, but they never go after Bernie on the real issue with his healthcare payment plan. So when they come in and they say, but what about all the people making 30 and 40K who like their plans and Bernie will take it away? That's a bad argument. Most people hate their plans. Most people earning 30 or 40,000 have terrible plans that they pay too much for. If you really want to have a serious adult conversation with Bernie about the issues with his plan, then talk about the fact that Bernie's plan assumes drastic reductions to healthcare spending per person and doesn't explain how we will get there. Bernie actually said it during the town hall. He said, we spend twice as much as other countries on healthcare, as Bernie says, and he will fix it with Medicare for all. His plan doesn't actually explain how do you cut spending by 50% on a per person basis. And that's where his plan falters. I would respect Fox more if they want to go after Bernie for holes in his plan. Don't go after the raising people's taxes thing. The average person making 60,000 will pay $1,240 and they're going to avoid paying premiums, copay. It's a dumb argument. It's been debunked countless times. They will pay less than they currently do. That's how you play a superficial gotcha game. Actually dig into, well, hold on a second. Profit is only a few percent for health insurance companies. That won't save you the 50% that your plan assumes. How will you cut medical spending per person by 50% in order to make your plan's costs balance out? That's a more serious inquiry into Bernie's plan and many plans, right? How do you get to the numbers that you assume? Going after people who make 30 grand love their plans and you're going to take them. That is not a serious inquiry into the plan of Bernie Sanders. I've got something really cool today. The first 500 people who see this video and go to davidpakman.com/skill will get a premium membership to Skillshare for 2 months for free. Skillshare is the online learning community offering thousands of classes on almost anything you can imagine. Everything's taught by experts. The classes get split up into bite-sized lessons. So even if you're really busy like me, you can fit Skillshare into your schedule. There are classes on drawing, painting, photography, video editing, web design, running a small business. And that's not even scratching the surface. I got some great ideas from a recent class I took called YouTube Success. And even though we've been on YouTube for years, I still got a lot out of it. They have classes for every skill level, whether you want to get better at something you're already experienced in or you want to explore something totally new. And like I said, the first 500 people who see this video and go to davidpakman.com/skill will get a completely free premium membership for 2 months, giving you access to every class Skillshare offers. Check it out. I put the link right underneath this video.